74,000 years ago, a volcano almost erased humanity from the Earth. Not with fire alone, and not in a single day, but with a slow, invisible darkness that crept across the planet and changed the fate of our species forever. At that time, the world was wild and unforgiving. Humans were not rulers of the planet. They were small groups of survivors scattered across Africa and Asia, living one hunt at a time, one fire at a time, always at the mercy of nature. Then, in what is now Indonesia, the ground began to tear itself apart. The Toba supervolcano did not simply erupt. It unleashed the largest volcanic explosion the Earth had seen in millions of years. The sky was ripped open as ash blasted more than 30 miles upward, spreading outward like a dark umbrella that refused to close. The sound would have been deafening, but the real danger came after the silence. Ash fell for weeks, then months, then years. Sunlight grew weak and pale, as if the planet itself was sick. Temperatures dropped across the globe. Seasons failed. Forests thinned. Grasslands died. The world entered what scientists now call a volcanic winter. A long cold age born not from ice, but from fire. For early humans, this was not just a climate disaster. It was an extinction event. Food vanished. Animals migrated or collapsed. Rivers changed their behavior. Familiar lands became deadly. Every decision meant survival or death, and mistakes were unforgiving. Some researchers believe the global human population fell to only a few thousand individuals. A number so small that humanity may have come within a single harsh winter of disappearing entirely. No cities, no medicine, no second chances, just cold nights, empty stomachs, and the constant fear that tomorrow might not come. And yet, humans survived. Not because they were the strongest animals on Earth, but because they were the most adaptable. They moved when the land failed them. They shared when food was scarce. They protected fire like life itself. They learned to depend on one another in ways no other species could. In the shadows of a darkened world, something powerful was taking shape. Cooperation, communication, ingenuity. These were not luxuries. They were survival tools forged under pressure that nearly crushed the species. Long after the skies cleared, the scars remained. Layers of volcanic ash from Toba are still found today, preserved in ice cores, ocean floors, and ancient soil, quiet evidence of a near-ending written into the planet itself. Even human DNA carries signs of this ancient bottleneck, a genetic whisper from a time when almost everyone was lost. Every person alive today may trace their ancestry back to that tiny group of survivors who endured the long winter, which means humanity, as we know it, exists because a few refused to disappear when the world turned against them. The Toba eruption nearly wiped us out, but in a strange twist of fate, it may have also shaped who we became. A species defined not by comfort, but by resilience. Not by dominance, but by survival against impossible odds. And as the Earth continues to shift and breathe beneath our feet, the story of Toba leaves us with a haunting reminder. Humanity has stood at the edge before. We survived once. The question is not whether nature can test us again. The question is whether we will be ready when it does.